As I walked across the back parking lot of our building, I noticed that during the curing process of the concrete poured, that several leaves had obviously fallen. The interesting thing about this, as you saw in the opening video, is that the impression of these leaves is forever embedded in the parking lot. As usual, I'm in my practical assertion mode, and it hit me that this would be a great topic to challenge your thinking, and so I've entitled this edition, "What Kind of Mark Are You Leaving?" I've passed this way on several occasions, and I had noticed the impressions, but perhaps with the backdrop of my surprise birthday party that I attended this past Saturday, thrown by the most beautifulest woman in the world, my wife Kimberly, these impressions scream, "Tell somebody about us." Like the leaves, now decayed and gone forever, which clearly left their mark, several individuals at my party spoke of the impact that I had on their lives. Some from childhood, others from young adult years, and still others from recent events, all shared those moments in time where our paths crossed and some impression was made. When it was my time to speak, I reflected and reminisced as well on how everyone in attendance had also left their mark on me. I mentioned how refreshing it was to receive flowers while I could smell them rather than at my funeral, and many in the crowd laughed, and many even came up afterwards and expressed appreciation for that sentiment. My adult children spoke of my consistency and clear purpose, and that made me think about a quotation that I have on my wall of my office by Mark Twain, where he says, "The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why." I bring this up now because it seems to me that the times when we leave the best mark is when we are living true to our purpose. I have known for a while what my purpose is and have tried to fulfill that purpose. It was refreshing to hear those in attendance acknowledge that. Now, before you say to yourself, "You sure are smelling yourself, James," let me say that it is not about that. I know that we are not to seek our own glory, that we are not to do things to be seen of men, nor perform acts to be praised by men. In fact, the book tells me that if this was my motive, I've already received my reward, so there is no need in looking for one in heaven. But what I will say is, I was encouraged to keep on keeping on, seeing the appreciation from so many. God knows how to send what you need when you need it. Sometimes in life, even those of us who are optimistic and high on life can get low. I was having one of those low moments, not feeling the appreciation from ministers and church leaders as I strive to fulfill my purpose and to offer my services to them. Add to that the fact that I am doing this as a living now, so my family's income is affected, and so you can understand my low point. I'm soaring now, however, even though not much has changed. The Thursday before my party, one of my former clients, a young lady, dropped in to see me. During that conversation, she informed me that she has a stronger father-daughter relationship with me than she does with her biological and her stepfather. I think I left an imprint and a mark on her. Thank you, God, for the reminders that I am making a difference. So what's the point of my discussion, you ask? I would like to challenge you by asking you, what kind of mark are you leaving? What kind of impression are you leaving with those whom you meet? Are people better off having encountered you or worse off? Was their day brightened by your presence or brightened by your leaving? Was their meeting with you filled with joy or disappointment? For those of you who claim to be Christians, did the individuals that you met see Christ? Just a little something to ponder as you answer the question, what kind of mark are you leaving? Tell me what you think, like us on Facebook, and share this. Comment there or on our blog page at www.asert-usa.com/blog, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time for another edition of Practical Assertion. Take care.